The importance of self-awareness to teacher identity. And what we have to ask is how reflective practice in this sense supports professional practice. Well, what we can consider is a model called the conscious competence model. We can see that the conscious competence model has 4 quadrants. First quadrant is unconscious incompetence. This is where the reflective practitioner is unconscious of what they don't know. The second quadrant is conscious incompetence. This is the reflective practitioner growing in awareness of what they don't know. The third quadrant is conscious competence. This is where the reflective practitioner becomes more aware of the skills that they do have. And then finally, the fourth quadrant, unconscious competence. This is where reflective practice seems very easy, where the teacher, the reflective practitioner, is unaware of what they do know. So we can see that this model actually demonstrates how a teacher, how a reflective practitioner moves through different levels of knowing. The model is very useful for the reflective practitioner to consider because it's important, it's useful also to know where we are at any particular point in terms of our learning. And what we have to remember is that we can be at any stage in the model at any time. Indeed, for example, if you become a student on a new course, you could be in the unconscious incompetence phase of learning rather than any other phase. So the model highlights 2 key factors here, and these factors are about the teacher's awareness of what they know and what they don't know, the consciousness aspect, and also the competence aspect, the skill level that the reflective practitioner is at any particular point. And according to the model, we move through these different levels as we learn, and we will always start at level 1, which is unconsciously unskilled. Or in other words, we don't know what we don't know. This clearly relates to entering into a new situation where learning is new for us. Of course, for teachers, that could be just starting out in teaching. The next level is consciously unskilled. This is where, as a teacher, we become aware of the skills, the knowledge, the abilities that we don't have, and therefore what we need to develop. And the next level then is consciously skilled. This is where we realize that we've learned the skills and we are aware that we have those skills. We are actively thinking about using them, actively regarding the knowledge that we have. And then, of course, the fourth level is the level that we aspire to. This is unconsciously skilled. This is where teaching seems very easy. This is where we have learned sufficiently to develop our professional identity to a point that everything seems very easy. It is application of skills in a way that we don't even think about. It seems very natural. And instead of a matrix, which we've just looked at, we can also consider it, therefore, in terms of a ladder from level 1 through to level 4. And here we can see the learning ladder, the conscious competence model applied to a ladder of learning. Level 1 is unconsciously unskilled through to level 4, which is unconsciously skilled. And we can refer to this model as reflective practitioner in a number of different ways.